What's going on, everybody? So if you did watch the first video, we did open up one layer already. Unfortunately, I did not hit any of the big hits in the foil treatment. I think our biggest hit being the birthing pod. We did see the necropotence, the chrome mox, but we did get those in the non-foil. And the reason I am making this video, if you missed the first one, is because currently these layers are sitting at an inverted EV. After taking a deeper look into it before opening these, I did see that the singles out of the layer were selling for about $254 if you just calculated everything in the non-foil. So I thought to myself, why not do a little fun opening for these, especially with us getting into the holiday season. I think this is a great product at the current price on TCGplayer to pick up. I think they're roughly about $177 as of making this video for a sealed box of these. And like I said, it's $254 for the singles, assuming everything is in non-foil. You see roughly somewhere between 8 to 10 foils in a layer, with the Lotus Field being a guaranteed foil and roughly about $20 in value. So we're going to go ahead and open it up. Like I said, this will be the second one. At the end of the video, I will tally the total average across the two boxes and what their current value is on TCGplayer. So that way you can make your decision if you'd like to pick one up for the holiday season or potentially gift one for somebody. So if you missed in the first video, as I said, these were pretty difficult to get initially. And a lot of people were actually quite frustrated with it. And what I didn't mention in the last video is that actually Secret Lair is going back to a print-to-demand model, starting with the layer that drops as of the posting this video, either the same day I post this or the day after, which is Monday. And that is the layer which is going to be Dungeons and Dragons. So I am kind of curious how that is going to play out in the long run. I need to find a better way of opening these. Because I think as things are not too special to people, people don't tend to FOMO into buying them. And actually people just completely skip them. Even the ones who may have potentially been interested in it just because they feel like the layer is no longer special, since everyone will have it. God, I am brutalizing the cards inside these single packs. Never been a fan of single pack cards. Mishra's Factory. So there is our first foil. The Shivan was not. Mishra's is a much better hit. In the last pack, we did get the Shivan in foil. Unfortunately, we did see quite a few of the ones you did not want to see in foil, in the foil treatment. Getting a Necropotence. So again, Necropotence in the non-foil. One of the ones you really want to see in a foil. So yeah, I am curious. What did you guys think, though, during that period which layers were not print to demand? Did you guys like it? Did you hate it? Did anyone here get screwed by it? I felt like if you logged in on time, then you would actually get it. So getting a Limb Duels Vault in foil, not bad. Happy to see Limb Duels in foil. So much better than the last foil we got in the second slot. Yeah, I didn't mind it. I didn't mind that layers were limited. I didn't feel like I was pressured to buy more than needed. Tradewind Rider getting this in foil again. Ooh, we are hitting a lot more foils very early on in this than we did in the last one. But yeah, I also am impartial to it going back to a print to demand. I just feel like less people will participate in buying the layers. Getting a smokestack in foil. Gosh, we are just hitting foil after foil right now. We surprisingly have more foils than we do non-foils in this one so far. And that being said, I don't know if I'm going to be buying some of these Dungeon and Dragon Secret Lairs. Another foil. Squee is one you do not want to see taking up a foil slot. I don't know if we are just going to get all foils in this, and we just unfortunately missed the last two. I would not complain, but I hope these are not taking up the foil slots. This does seem slightly curved. As I said, these came out in 2022, so it's been sitting on my shelf. And I actually did pick up quite a few initially on the secondary market because I just liked the layer so much. And at that time, let me tell you, they were not cheap. I think I luckily was able to find a deal at around $225, but still very, very pricey for the layer initially. I don't know if it was quite worth it then. We are getting a Lin Civi, Defiant Hero. I don't know if I did that as I opened it, but a little bit bent there. One thing, like I said, the reason I really do not enjoy these single packs, I should probably grab some scissors to be doing this, but you only live once, and you got to open it like a man. Wild Mongrel in foil, and that is extremely curled. Again, Wild Mongrel Squee, two ones that you do not want to see taking up a foil slot. 2002, I believe this is either this or was it 03 that is the Chrome Mox. We will find out in a second here, though, as we open it. Genesis in non-foil. So 4 non-foils, surprisingly, with 6 foils so far out of this. And here goes the what I believe is the Chrome Mox. And unfortunately, I think this is going to be a non-foil just from how the packaging is right now. It seems like we are getting a non-foil. Yep, so Chrome Mox in the non-foil. And then we're going into our 04. Was really hoping for one in the foil there, being our second opening, but it's all right. Missing the Necropons and the Chrome Mox is a bit unfortunate. Glimpse of Nature, another one I actually was hoping to see in foil, but we did not get it. The ones that are actually different here are, we did get Squee, we had Smokestack in the last one, and then Tradewind as well. But Limduels and Mishras were both non-foil in the last pack. I am really, really struggling to open these without messing up the cards inside. Ugh, come on. You can do it. Wizards, I do not enjoy your single pack. This is also an issue I remember when opening Zendikar Rising or any type of box topper that had the single card in it. Getting Lightning Helix in non-foil. So we actually have hit what I would say is almost like maybe 80% of the foils you would see out of a box. So it would be unsurprising to go through quite a bit of a dry spell where we don't see foils here. You guys are probably watching this cringing at how I'm opening these. But Guardian Hellkite, this is one of the worst cards that unfortunately took up a foil slot in our last box as well. So we are getting that in foil there, taking up a foil slot. Sitting now on 7 total foils. And then we are getting Ponder in foil. Very nice. Actually, very happy to see the Ponder in foil. This is one we actually did not hit in non-foil. And as I said, in the non-foil, I do know Ponder is sitting at $12. So, and it's a card as a blue player I use all the time. So very, very happy to see that. Heritage Druid. Maybe I can stick Heritage Druid into my Voha deck. The other day I actually played my Voha deck and someone had a Dranith Magistrate. Bloodbraid Elf in foil. We are getting quite a bit of foils out of this box. Very, very surprising. Almost the majority of the layer has been in foil rather than non-foil. But yeah, the other day I was playing Voha, and surprisingly, I won just through essentially Elf Tribal because someone played a Dranith Magistrate. And my Voha deck plays very, very little removal just because it tries to just go as fast as possible. Is this another foil? It is Sun Titan in foil. This is, I just want to say, if you are watching this and you didn't watch the last video, this is very, very atypical of a normal opening of this product, being that we have seen way more foils than we have non-foils. Typically, you're seeing, like I said, somewhere between 8 to 10 foils, but we are, like I said, unless we just end up getting no foils for the rest of the box, we are way ahead of schedule here for foiling. Birthing Pod in non-foil, we did hit that in foil in the last break. Deathrite Shaman in non-foil. I think I've gotten the hang of opening these guys. It only took me about 30. Elspeth, Sun's Champion in non-foil. Then we have a Siege Rhino in non-foil. So yeah, it looks like we are gonna kind of end on no foils here, which makes sense for the number of foils that we have opened so far. Like I said, we still haven't hit the Lotus Field, which is in the last 2022 pack, and that is always a guaranteed foil. Dragon Lord Ujatai in foil, so actually we are getting another foil. This layer will probably have a much higher EV than the first one, being the number of foils we've hit here, and Ponder, as well as Dragon Lord and Sun Titan holding some value, and the seeing a Thalia Heretic Cathar in foil as well. Nicol Bolas in non-foil. Yeah, so I'm wondering how many people actually know about this product and how many people are actually seeing this for the first time and weren't aware that this product existed. That's also another thing I'm wondering, because since it's released, I'm sure quite a few people have started playing Magic or started watching videos on YouTube and are unaware that it even exists. Getting an Arclight Phoenix in non-foil. So duplicates out of the first one that we have here are the Bogardian Hellkite, Emery the Lock Lurker in foil. Oh my goodness. Let me do a quick foil count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 foils. We are almost at a 50% foil rate here. If we hit one more, we will actually be at 50%. Shark Typhoon in non-foil. So we'll just take one more foil. Well, I'm not counting the Lotus Field. As I said, the Lotus Field is like a bonus card. It's the secret card of the lair. There it is. There is our 15th foil, Elite Spellbinder. Elite Spellbinder being, I think, the absolute worst out of card out of the entire lair itself. And we're going to finish here. This lair is, this year is 2022. It's going to have Nashi in it. If we end up getting Nashi in foil, it will mean that we actually had a higher foil rate than we did non-foil rate out of this this box opening. But as I said, I will post the totals there. So place your bets. Do you guys think we're going to end up having more foils than non-foils out of this? I'm going to do the flip in 3, 2, 1. Comment it down below and see if you got it right. And Nashi is in foil, ending this lair off with what was a higher number of foils than non-foils. And then obviously behind this, like I said, you always get the Lotus Field in the foil treatment. Very, very beautiful card. Absolutely knocked it out of the park with this Lotus Field art. But yeah, there is the lair. Would have been great to see the Chrome Walks and the Necropotence, but as I said, with the number of foils we've gotten out of here, really can't complain. I'm going to stick the total down in the bottom left-hand corner there, or I guess this would be my right, and that is the average across the two boxes. Like I said, these are currently going for $177. If you found this to be worth it, or if you found this video helpful, please leave a comment down below, a like, subscribe, and do check us out on Whatnot. There'll be a link for free $15 in credit on there. We stream there roughly 2 to 3 times a week. We have multiple channels as well, and I hope to see you there. And if, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, do comment, subscribe. If you didn't, let me know what I can do to help improve them. Thank you, and bye.